Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. Coaches like to say no game is more important than any other. But when you have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off, yeah, that one carries a little more weight. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down for this offense. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility. The ball's free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
The Tigers get enough for the first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. And if they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Got his man all by himself. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And the defense had its hands full trying to get this sophomore stopped after the catch. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. They want to run it left here. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Makes the grab on the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for room, it's Henderson.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass on second down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is good! And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Makes him talk to the hand. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a second down play. Looking for a man, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch and coming up with a big play.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Maffa. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll try it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on the 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A quarterback sneak on 2nd down. I've got to think somebody got confused on the play call. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the 2nd half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The Tigers racing to the line in a hurry up. Now the pitch. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Forced out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires downfield. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Still on his feet at the 45. Afterburners coming. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. On the move, it's Judkins. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period.
Ohio State 3, Clemson 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Gonna run it. It's Maffa. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Clemson is quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
The 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Dances away from the heat. He turns it loose to the left. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. He's gonna pass, buying some time as he moves left. Get it out on the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a two-possession game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Howard. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill, but show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
The offense set for a first down play.
Incomplete. It's second down.
Second down coming up. With jet sweep pass. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with...
A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I